Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today on Dad's Cards. What I wanted to share with you today is a video about 3 players' NFL cards that I think are undervalued today. I picked up all these cards for under $6 or $7 in the past few months, so wanted to share my knowledge with you. If you want to act on it, go ahead. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first one on the list is Carson Wentz, and as you can see here, we've got the Donruss rated rookie. I picked this up for $5 or $6 a few months ago, and yes, it's not a Prism, it's not an Optic, and it's not a Select, but it's something to start with. All right, so why Carson Wentz? I think people forget how good he was. First, he's back with Frank Reich, his first offensive coordinator with the Eagles. He nearly won the MVP in his second year before getting injured. He actually led the league in TD percentage and QBR that year. Second, his 2018 and 2019 weren't bad at all. His completion percentage was higher these 2 years than in his first 2 years in the league. His interception percentage of 1.2% in 2019 was the lowest of his 4 years. Third, 2020 was his only really bad season. And let's not forget, they have wide receiver and offensive line issues in Philly. He was actually sacked 50 times last year. Say it with me, 50 times. And guess what? He didn't even play in all the games. So now he gets back with Frank Reich. My hunch is Reich will go with some of those quick release throws that Phillip Rivers did last year. That keeps Carson Wentz up. And now Wentz has a better offensive line along with a better receiving core. Hilton, Pittman, Campbell, Pascal. He also has Jonathan Taylor and a solid defense too. I feel like we're going to see him perform really, really, really well this year. Like all-pro well. And recommendation number 2 is Antonio Gandy-Golden, of all people, right? But as you can see here, I have 3 red, white, and blue prisms and a Mosaic Nebula. All of these I got for a combined $5. Okay, so let's chat a little bit about Antonio Gandy-Golden. I get it, right? He had 1 catch last year. That's right, 1. And if you're watching this, you're probably like, come on, dude, 1. But he was injured with a hamstring most of the year, along with a concussion. He's now 3rd or 4th on the wide receiver depth chart for the Washington football team, behind McLaurin and Samuels. He's going to catch balls this year. The guy is 6'4", 220 with a huge catch radius. A lot of the draft experts thought Washington got a steal when they took him in the 4th round of the 2020 draft. He averaged more than 17 yards per catch at Liberty and led their conference in 2019 with 79 catches and nearly 1,400 yards. Okay, and our last recommendation here is DeAndre Swift. We've got the Mosaic here in front of you that I picked up for $1.50, and then right behind it, I wasn't even looking for this, but just happened to be in eBay one night and saw this for $4 available, so I figured, what the heck, I might as well pick it up with a PSA 9. Okay, so I love the potential of DeAndre Swift immediately in Detroit. He finally has the starting running back job there, all to himself. No Kerryon Johnson, no Adrian Peterson, nobody stealing work with him. Yes, you do have Jamal Williams there, but he's going to do the same thing he did in Green Bay. In other words, I'm not concerned he's going to eat into that production of Swift that much at all. And Swift was actually really good last year, even when he was splitting time with Adrian Peterson or even backing him up. He rushed for 521 yards and 8 TDs to go along with a 4.6 average. He also caught 46 balls for 357 yards and 2 scores. And let's not forget, he ran for more than 1,000 yards in each of his last 2 seasons at Georgia. Big things are coming for him this year.